let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we are turning things into a hands-on, fully interactive workshop. I actually want you to literally get your hands ready right now. Give them a quick shake, because today we are exploring the absolute fundamentals of rhythm and musical expression. We're going to build a beginner lesson right here, right now, focusing on basic rhythm patterns using some really simple clapping examples. By the time we wrap this up, you won't just understand music a little better, you'll actually be making it.
But before we start making any noise, let me ask you something. Think about your all-time favorite song. What is it that makes that music so incredibly interesting? What's that sort of invisible force that suddenly makes your foot start tapping under the table, totally on its own, and helps us all keep the beat together? Well, the answer to that question is all about the rhythm pattern. A rhythm pattern is basically just a group of sounds arranged in a very special, specific order. It's made up of a mix of long sounds and short sounds. Musicians use these patterns constantly, whether they're singing a melody, playing a guitar, or honestly, even just moving their bodies to the music. It's absolutely crucial. It's the framework that holds the entire song together. Now, to really grasp this, we have to hear it. So listen carefully to this very first example. We have a long sound, another long sound, two short sounds squeezed together, and a final long sound. It goes something like this. Clap, 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 clap. Do you hear how those two quick sounds right in the middle completely change the whole feel of it? That right there, that is a rhythm pattern. Okay, so I don't want you just sitting there passively. I really want you participating in this with me. We're going to play a game called Rhythm Echo. And the rules are super simple. Step 1, you just listen carefully to the pattern I give you. Step 2, you're going to copy that exact rhythm. You'll be my echo. And then step 3, which is definitely the best part, you'll eventually start creating your very own patterns. Section 1, practice time. Basic clapping patterns. Let's get into it. Let's put those hands to work. I'm going to clap, I'll pause, and then you echo me. Here is pattern 1. It's just 3 steady, evenly spaced beats. Nice and simple to start. Listen first. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, your turn. Echo me. Excellent. That steady, driving beat, that is the absolute foundation of almost all the music we listen to. So let's bump up the energy just a little bit with pattern 2. Notice here how the first 2 claps are kind of squeezed together into short sounds, and then followed by a longer sound. It gives it a totally different groove. It goes exactly like this. Clap, clap, clap. All right, your turn. Let me hear that echo. Great job! You see how adding those quick double claps instantly changes the whole vibe of the pattern? Now for our final clapping challenge, pattern 3. This one is just a slightly more complex 4-beat pattern, really mixing up our long and short sounds. We've got 1 long, 2 shorts, and a long. Listen really closely. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, focus in. Your turn to echo. Beautifully done. Look at that. You are officially reading and performing rhythm patterns. Section 2, adding body percussion, music with our bodies. Let's level this up. Since our hands are warmed up and our timing is totally dialed in, it's time to upgrade our instrument. Because we don't always need traditional instruments, like drum sets or grand pianos, to feel and express a rhythm. Body percussion is simply making music with our own bodies to help us keep a steady beat. You are quite literally a walking, built-in drum set. But to play this body drum set, we need to know what our instruments actually are. We obviously already know the clap, but now we're adding the stomp. That's using our feet to hit the floor for this deep, heavy bass sound. And we're also adding the pat. That's using our hands to pat our legs or knees for a softer, mid-range kind of sound. So we've got the clap, the stomp, and the pat. Let's try mixing them together into a brand new rhythm pattern. We have 2 claps, 1 stomp, and 1 pat. I'm going to guide you through it, and I want you doing it right along with me, okay? Ready? Here we go. Clap, clap, stomp, pat. Let's do it just one more time. Clap, clap, stomp, pat. Do you feel how completely different parts of your body respond to the beat there? Let's try a slightly longer one now. Here we have 3 steady claps, followed by a pat, and finishing strong with a stomp. Keep a nice, steady, encouraging pace with me here. Ready? Clap, 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 pat, stomp. Yes! You're literally layering different sounds right now and creating a much more dynamic rhythm. It's like a giant puzzle coming together. Now, what happens if we actually take these rhythms on the move? Enter the rhythm walk. This is where our entire body reacts to the changing speed of a beat. If you hear really slow music, your body naturally wants to walk slowly, taking these heavy, deliberate steps. But if the music shifts and becomes fast music, you almost automatically walk faster. Your steps become lighter and way quicker. The rhythm is literally directing your physical movement. Section 3. Music, movement, and emotion. Let's explore the feeling behind the beat. We've spent a lot of time talking about our hands and feet, but now we're shifting focus to the mind and the heart. Because rhythms do so much more than just make us move. They literally make us feel. When we hear fast, bright, upbeat music, it usually makes us feel incredibly happy and energized. Our heart rate actually speeds up to match that quick rhythm. But on the flip side, when the music shifts to a slow, soft, gentle rhythm, it signals our brains and our bodies to feel calm, peaceful, and totally relaxed. The tempo directly controls the emotion. To really test this out in the real world, you can play the emotion guessing game. The steps are incredibly simple, but honestly really powerful. First, you just listen to a piece of music. Ask yourself, is it fast or slow? Is it loud or soft? Step 2, guess the emotion. Does it sound happy, sad, calm, or maybe excited? And then, step 3, use that body percussion and movement we just learned to match the feeling. If it's happy, maybe it's super quick claps. If it's calm, maybe it's really slow, gentle pats on the knees. Well, we have covered so much ground in this explainer today. Let's do a quick reflection on everything we've just accomplished together. You can now confidently clap a simple rhythm pattern. Check. You can use body percussion, literally turning your whole body into an instrument. Check. And you can identify how tempo and rhythm shift the actual emotions in music. Check. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought to really reflect on. How did the rhythms and the music we created together today make you feel? Were you happy, calm, excited, or maybe even a little sad? Because at the end of the day, music is a language, and rhythm is the absolute heartbeat of that language. So the next time you hear a song playing, I challenge you, find the pattern, tap your foot, and notice exactly what it's making you feel. Thanks so much for learning with me today, and hey, keep making music.